Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. You are listening to and watching Be in the Driver's Seat with myself, Regina, the Queen of Carlones, and Dr.
Why you gotta say my
Doc,
name though?
Dr. Teresa Moore.
Listen, what's up,
Dr.
everybody?
T.
Happy Saturday, it's Dr. T. I'm so glad to be in the pod. Y'all see how we roll in? She just singing and she on her phone. Y'all see that?
Well, I'm excited about today. The reason I'm excited about today is because we are going to talk about the Mario
Oh, okay.
campaign. We got our
Yeah,
last two candidates,
yeah. The
and
last two standing. Man, the mayoral candidates we want to first wish you all well. You all did well running. You ran a great campaign. But you see, we have two standing, and that is Kermit Williams and Mike McGinnis.
yeah, but now it's time. We down to the last two, but it's time to come together.
Yeah, yeah,
Take your,
yeah,
your people, the people that supported you, get
yeah,
behind the candidate of your choice,
yeah,
right? Get
yeah,
behind the candidate of your choice. And why do you want to do that? Because you want whoever you are for now, because you have to be behind someone,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Them to get in. So whether it's Kermit Williams, whether it's Mike McGinnis, you
yeah,
need to take your support that you got. For instance, okay, so Deidre Waterman had Dr. Deidre Waterman had 252 votes.
yes,
Now those 252 votes need to go somewhere.
yeah,
Now, are they going to be behind Mike McGinnis? Or are they going to
hmm,
be behind Kermit Williams?
yeah,
But as we know, uh, Kermit Williams and Dr. Deidre Waterman had some issues back in the day. So we don't know really, honestly, where that's going to sway.
yeah. And you know what? At this point, I feel like we need to put our attitudes aside, our personal feelings aside, and think about the city. And so, what's best for our city? So, instead of going for popularity, we need to look at is the best candidate to help run the city.
So
And
who has the best track record? What have you
yes,
done? Where you been?
yeah. What
Have you
have you
been
done?
around? What
Yeah.
what what's your statistics? Am I saying
Yeah,
that right?
yeah, your
Wait,
statistics,
what
and
what have you done for the
who
city of Pontiac?
who are you when nobody else is looking?
Where are you?
Where is your integrity at?
Yes.
Where is Are you truthful? Can you
Do you wear
really?
your integrity bag 24/7? Your hat
Absolutely. Yeah.
24/7?
Are you really gonna be out in the community? Are you really gonna be hands on? Can people touch you? Are you really going to do what you said you're gonna do? Because oftentimes when people run, they have a laundry list of things that they say they're gonna do, and when they get in office, they do nothing.
Well, so I'm looking at the list here. So
Hmm.
Gil Garrett, our brother
Yes.
Gil Garrett had 414 votes. Those votes
Yeah.
got to go somewhere. Are they
Yeah.
going to go behind Mike? Are they going to go behind Kermit?
Yeah.
And then we also had
Alexandria
Alexandria,
Ryan.
who actually was the third person. We had her on last week on the pod. She had 974 votes. But
Hmm.
last time when she was with Tim Grimo, she had about three. Was it about how many votes? I think
I
she had
think she
about
was.
2 or 3,000 votes last time.
Yeah, she was only just like a few votes, under 100 votes from getting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it was an awesome race, though. I just really want to, commend all those that did run because people were out here. They were visible. They were saying some of the things that they were going to do, and then we had five of the candidates right here on the pod.
But I want to get back to this.
Yeah,
I want to get Wendell Woods had 65 votes. I mean, we had where is he at?
Mark Holland.
Yeah, I don't see.
Mark Holland was on there. He was
Oh
on
yeah,
the
he had
top.
166 votes. Give me a
Hmm.
break. Now, come on. Let me just say this. So, if you got under 200 votes on the 300 votes, let me put my phone down. What have you been doing in the city that you can't get no votes? The problem is right now, Dr. T, is you're on your phone
No, I
trying to
was
have a.
just looking at different. So I had to pull up, like, because we outside of the mayoral election, we had the council members at large that was out
Yeah,
here
I
as
got it, but
well.
I don't want to
But
switch
yeah,
them. I don't want to switch them yet.
I'm not telling you to switch, but you
So,
called me out. You said you were on your
okay,
phone.
okay. So, but look, so
Yeah.
I mean, if you got under 300 votes, 200 votes, what have you been doing in the city? This city, our population in this city is what, 60,000 votes,
Yeah,
6,000
sixty
people,
thousand people, and we
and
only got 10% that voted.
6,295
We
people
only
that
got
voted.
10% of people that voted in the city of Pontiac.
Y'all better go get y'all better get people to the polls. And we
Yeah.
still got time for absentee ballots, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you guys need to get because anybody got under 300 votes, those votes count.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mike or Kermit will get with the individuals that lost, right?
Yeah.
To get them behind them,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
can work together.
Yeah, because honestly, if all of the candidates are serious about their initial desire to run and the reason why they ran, they will easily get behind another candidate.
But they
They
probably
will
won't
easy.
because of lack of attitude and lack of they loss or, because the one thing let me just say, so I did see everybody post saying, just basically wishing the other candidates
Congratulations.
congratulations
Yeah.
and, not having like a, what you call it, I don't want to say a sore heart,
Well,
but
they weren't bitter,
right,
you
they weren't
know.
bitter.
Yeah.
But some of them are. But the other ones, I didn't see any from Mark Holland.
Hmm.
I didn't see anything from Wendell Woods. Did you?
No, but I'm not Facebook friends with them either. So I'm not exactly sure if they put any posts up. But I do know that I did see a post from Dedra Waterman. I did see Gil
Yeah,
Garrett.
of course.
And I did see Alexander T.
Yeah,
Riley
yeah,
put something up, but I did not see the other two
yeah.
candidates. And of course, we know those that advanced on to the main election, they put something up.
Yeah, of course, of course. All right. Well, I think what today we're going to be talking about, trying to bridge the gap and bringing people together. Period.
Absolutely,
And right,
community engagement all
right,
the way around.
and right now it is the time
Yeah.
because too many things. It's too many people over here, over there. We get mayors in office, and I want to say maybe the last mayor, and you know, um, Dr. Deidre Waterman was the first female mayor.
Hmm.
She served 2 consecutive terms, correct?
Yeah, Dedra did. Yes.
And then some of the mayors before her, they didn't do anything for our city.
Mhm.
We let people in on popularity.
Yeah.
We didn't look at statistics. We didn't look at their background. We didn't look at what they did. We didn't.
Yeah.
We had a mayoral guy that was the mayor, Willie Payne. He was a police officer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And God bless his soul. He's not here. He's passed away, right? God bless his soul. But we did stuff on popularity. We didn't look at, what? Let's figure out how we can work together. But look at the people background. Look at just what they were doing
Hmm. Well, I think
or
that
what you think they
unity
were
is
doing.
very important. Yeah, absolutely. I think unity is absolutely important, and if we want to see change, we're going to have to be unified. And the problem is that again, we vote on popularity. We vote on because just like any person, if you ride down the street and you see the word millionaire, when their name is on the ballot, your mind is going to go back to the person if their last name was millionaire.
Yeah.
But literally, we need to do our research on the individuals that we're voting for, and make them do what they said that they were going to do.
Call them out.
Call them out.
So how do we do it? Think about it. How do we do our research on that candidate?
Oh, well, research is like there's AI is so amazing right now.
Mhm.
You can use AI. Facebook is a teller. You can go back 2-3 years and see what people have done. And so not just today, but what has your lifestyle been like before you decided that you wanted to run for mayor? And can you govern your own household? If you can't govern your own affairs, how can you govern the affairs of a city?
A city.
How can you? If you cannot govern your own affairs, if you ain't got your own house in order, how can you get another house in order? Now that's biblical. If you can't be faithful over a little thing, you can't be ruler over a big thing.
So Dr. T just said some big words here.
I'm just
You
saying,
know, she's
like,
right. If you can't run your own household, how you gonna run the city?
that's
Basically,
exactly right.
if you cannot run your household, whether it's 1, 2 people, 3 people, how are you going to manage the great city of Pontiac,
Absolutely.
Michigan?
Because it's 60,000 kids now. Not calling us kids, but I'm
60,000
just saying,
kids.
I'm not calling us kids, but it's 60,000 individuals that you have to work with now. You get what I'm saying? And so with me saying that is you don't just have your household, and please forgive me if those of you I use the word kids, I was thinking about household, but not individuals. So there's no disrespect, but there are 60,000
Forgiven.
people that
Forgiven.
you have to answer to
Mhm,
now.
mhm,
And so we
mhm.
have to make people answer. We have to show up. We have to, speak up. We can't just be complacent anymore.
So I think on this show today, what we're going to do is we're going to bring up we're looking to bring community engagement, right?
Yeah,
You
community
know, and to
changement.
me, it's calling people out. You need to be
Yeah,
called out. You
yeah,
need to be called out because we
yeah,
have people in the community that do things. They do great things,
yeah. They do
but they
great
don't
things.
know how to do great things together with other people.
Yeah, how can we bridge the gap? How
Yeah.
can we bring everybody to collectively together with the same goal in mind?
Mm,
Yeah, you remember on Drumline, one sound, one mind.
mm-mm.
That's what we need. One sound, one mind.
I
Pontiac
didn't play the
needs
drums.
change. I know you
You mean
didn't,
the
but
movie?
Drumline, the
I
movie.
know.
So here's the thing. We not only need change, we need to see change. We
Yes,
need to
yes.
see our city thriving. We have a lot of things being brought to Pontiac, a lot of businesses coming to Pontiac, but we need to come together.
Just like right now we got roadkill going on.
Yeah.
Who is roadkill geared toward? Who is it geared toward? Is it geared toward us? Hell no, it's not.
Mm.
Got our streets blocked off,
Yeah,
right?
thank you.
We gotta go around, right?
Yeah.
But if we were having something over there, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't have happened. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Well,
You know, we doing all this stuff.
but some of the things that is not happening for us is because of us. Sometimes we show out, sometimes we act fool,
Well,
and
sometimes it's
sometimes
because we also gave this company or whatever, we gave them a lot we gave them a lot
oh yeah,
to be
I'm not
overdoing.
saying that.
No, I'm saying for that organization, they got a
Mhm,
lot to
mhm.
be and to have that former General Motors space.
Yeah, well,
They got that basically for nothing.
and who do we blame for that? Okay. All right, so we need to take a break and come back with our special guest today. Who we got coming on, Regina?
Because that person didn't win either. All right, we have Raheem Harris,
Mm-hmm.
owner,
Mm-hmm.
CEO
CEO. Yeah.
of Pontiac Universal Crimes. We'll be right back.
Thank you for being there.
Go live, y'all. Go live. Now I'm here with my favorite commander on official business. It's live now. Hey, Commander.
That's how you gonna do me?
We gonna be on official. We on official now. Like y'all move here. Got a chief up there talking to the community. Go through about the people.
Thank you. Come on.
Mary, say something to the people right quick. You the top dog last night.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Detroit, for showing up. More work is ahead of us, though. So I'm out here where it all started, in the community with the people.
You still going?
I'm still going.
Did you get some rest?
Never stop. Just a little bit.
You rest when you get
Just enough to get me up to date.
right. Together we can.
Together we will.
Together we will.
Let's go, Mom.
Let's go.
He called. He blessed.
Okay. That'd be outstanding.
Now I want y'all to see something, people. Look at that. See everybody over there talking about.
We're back and we're with CEO Raheem Harris, owner CEO of Pontiac Universal Crimes. What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How's we doing, Dr. T?
Yay.
And our
good
lovely
morning.
Terrain. Miss
Regina,
Regina
the
in the
queen.
driver's seat.
Well, you know what? We got history because when I had the bottom line with Sanjia Wiggins, you was on a couple times, and every time you came in the room, you actually lit up the room with your smile.
Thank
So when you got out the truck, I said, "Oh, he is in the house,
you.
walking in with us.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be here at 7:45. He pulling in at 7:30.
Listen, at least he wasn't late. We did have some
Early.
kind of cuffs that
We-
walked in.
5 minutes before it stopped.
Yeah.
It's like you're not the president. You're walking in late. Even the president show up early, right?
Listen.
His detail bodyguards, whatever you call them, show up and they kind of case the area, right?
That's right. They got to
And
make
then they
sure
do that.
everything's good.
Well, let's get in and talk about you today.
Yes,
All right,
I'm
Miss
excited.
Regina.
You know,
Let's go.
so my question is, Pontiac Universal Crimes. How did you come about that? Where did it come from? Because we talked about early on that you had a story behind it. What's the story? Because you just don't wake up and say, I'm gonna just have Pontiac Universal Crime
I'm
because you
excited.
have 32. Is it 32,000?
32,000.
32,000 followers.
And
Mhm.
count.
So people
Yes.
are counting, and people are tuning in around the world, the universe.
Mhm.
So how did that come about? Where did it come from?
Well, where it came from, the history of me being in the streets, selling drugs, dealing with guns, and doing things in our city to tear our city.
Mm.
So I had went through a thing in my life, and I had asked God to change me. I was in the car about 6 months. I really asked God to change me, and
So you said you
God,
were where for 6 months?
I was sitting in the car for about 6 months.
You was
Sitting in
living
the
in it?
car?
You
Yeah,
were
I was
living in
living
your
Living in the car. Okay.
Yeah,
on the
for
tether.
on the tether.
Yeah, I was living in the car on
Wow.
the tether,
Okay.
and I
Wow.
asked God to change
Man, that just being in the
Wow.
car for 6 months, that's a whole different your mindset is different. Like when you wake up in the car and you have to go to sleep in the car, like that was your own possession. That was your house, your habitation. And you were on a tether.
me. Yeah, I was on the tether.
But you can't
Mm.
when you on a how they don't let you out. You have to have an address, a space. How do
I was
you?
at the address, but I was uncomfortable at the address. So
Mhm.
it was more comfortable in my car.
But I thought that with the tether, they have you like if you
I
go in the
can go
house,
so
Yeah.
far.
They can track you
So
right?
it
But
was right on the curve. My car was parked on the curve, so I would just sit in my
in the
car.
but
vicinity.
they would know you're in the car,
Yeah, yeah. I was working
and
up
they
at Chuck's
allowed
Car
you.
Wash.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they allowed you
yeah.
to. They knew that you were there, but they allowed you to live in the car because
Mm.
they track
Well,
you every movement,
they just
right?
know that I'm in that vicinity.
Right.
I'm by my tether box. So I'll be outside in my car.
So they don't have a camera on you. They just track
No,
you.
they just
Yeah,
track
Yeah.
you.
I
Like
know
in
Oh
what
that
wow.
vicinity, as
I
long
know
as
what a
you don't
tether
go
is.
out of that vicinity, it won't go.
That's a whole nother thought process
Hmm.
behind universal crime. So do you feel like the purpose of you starting universal crime is not only is it because you actually lived the life that
Yes, I
you're
live
trying to
that.
prevent others from living? So like
Yes.
what is the purpose of universal crime?
The purpose of universal crimes is bringing awareness to this gun violence. Let me tell y'all how it started.
Go-
Hmm.
Come up to your mic.
Okay, sorry
Yeah.
about that. We had a young man
Mhm.
named Lonnie Joyner.
I know
Mhm.
Lonnie.
You know Lonnie?
I don't know,
Mhm.
Lonnie.
Yeah, so if you know Lonnie, let's talk about Lonnie
Yeah.
and his mother.
Mm,
Do you remember back then when Lonnie got shot in his leg
I do.
and Lonnie died?
I do.
His mother went door to door asking people. And if you know Lonnie, you know Miss Joyner.
Mm-hmm.
She was a very respectful,
So she went door to door doing for.
asking people who killed her son.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Back then, I hope people remember that.
I remember he has a
You remember
brother.
that?
Yeah, he has a brother. Lonnie had a brother too.
And our streets is so small. People were saying that woman was crazy. No, she wasn't crazy. She
She
wanted
wanted
to
answers.
find answers to who killed her son.
Did she ever get her answer?
I don't think we got answers to Lonnie Joyner case, but we still praying on it.
Yeah.
But that's in 2015.
Yeah.
That's when Pontiac Universal Crime started. And I never wanted another mother to have to knock on another door.
Wow.
So I want to talk about what. So I kind of made some noise. I want to clarify this when you said a tether, and I say I know what a tether is.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't understand. They don't. They look at you now and they assume that you don't know things. So you don't know what a tether is. You don't know what things.
Mhm.
And back in the day, when I was younger, I dated a guy who was on a tether. I didn't know what a tether was.
Yeah.
And he had to explain it to me and give me the definition. And I probably asked about the same question myself, and I asked a question because and now I understand how I got into car sales. But I'll
Can
ask
you
it.
imagine being on a tether and
Yeah,
being at a house that you're uncomfortable in
yeah, but
and you can't leave it?
yeah, but then being on a tether where you got to be in a certain time, you got to do this, you got to report and do all this. And I understand that. How did you? I mean, now today, looking back, how did you even think that you would be where you are today compared to when you were living in your car?
I'm gonna say one of Gil Garrett words: trust the process.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay.
I trusted the process.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I trusted the process. It
Mm.
was something that God had to take me through. He had to sit me in that car so I can think about what I wanted to do in my life. Did I wanted to go back to them streets? Or do I want to be on these tethers? Do I want to still deal with these white folks? Do I want to be in the system? I had a lawyer, Wallace Parker, that went golfing with the prosecutor. That's when I know I didn't have no chance.
Mm.
My
Wow.
lawyer, I'm giving him over $20,000 to fight my case to
Mm.
save my life. But I'm pulling up, you threatening me to stop my case, but I'm pulling up to pay you, and I see you walking off the golf course with the prosecutor.
Mm.
I
Wow.
knew it was the system was not for us.
Mm.
Hmm.
Wow, that had to be something just for you to again another blow to you. You're watching your lawyer, the one that's supposed to defend you, walking out with the prosecutor. So
Yeah.
at that point, did you continue on keeping him as your lawyer? What
He
you had
was one of the
already had?
You
best.
probably was
He
saying
was,
that's some
I know he was
bullshit.
He
one
was
of the
the
best.
best.
Yeah, I
Wallace
know
Parker was the best.
was.
He
Yeah,
was,
he
he was
was.
one of the best. So
Yeah,
bless his soul.
yeah, he's
You know,
But
gone
you
on to
weren't
be
thinking
in.
that's crap
it
when you
was
saw it.
it was about the game.
Mm.
It was the game that I was in.
Yeah.
You
So
know, but I
what?
knew that I didn't want to stay in that game
Okay.
because I couldn't play that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
I,
makes sense. You don't when you can't play ball, you
get
gotta do
out.
something else.
You got to sit out.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you
good.
got
I got off the
yeah.
porch.
So
Good job.
what made you stop that lifestyle?
One day my house was getting raided, and what's that? I want to say what's them apartments right across the street from In and Out.
Newman,
Not across from In and Out,
Woodcrest.
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 Yeah.
The feds had ran into my house, and my daughter was getting off the bus. That's when I knew I couldn't hide it from them no more.
Mhm.
Me selling drugs.
so your family did not know
Well,
what
my
you were doing.
kids.
Your kids did not know.
I thought they didn't.
Okay.
But the older they got, they
They
you know,
told you they knew.
yeah, they knew. I thought I was doing a good job at keeping it
Hiding
from
it.
hiding it from
Yeah.
them because I would be with them in the daytime and I would sell my drugs at night. I was a respectful dope man.
You
I
was a
wasn't.
respectful dope man.
I was a respectful dope man.
So what's a respectable dope man? Does the dope
I
man go to church
respected.
and then
No,
what?
I'm gonna break it down to
Okay.
you. I wouldn't sell drugs in our city where it would embarrass my father. My father is a very respectful man in our city, and my father's side of the family is too. Some things that I wouldn't do that I know that I wish that it would come back, that they would tell my daddy. So I know if they saw me in the daytime out there selling drugs, they was gonna tell my daddy. And I had a tough daddy. He was tough.
Mm.
Mhm.
Now, who is your father?
Paul Anthony.
Paul Anthony.
Rest his soul.
Mm. God bless your father.
So did Paul Anthony did your father have brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Was one of them a pastor?
Bishop Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
uncle.
Okay, I know who that is.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you really were doing some things.
Yeah,
You
Mm.
get,
absolutely.
yeah.
So wow. So Universal Crowns has been around for 10 years.
Yes.
10 years, 10 years. So the listeners, everybody that's listening, for them that may not be familiar with Universal Crowns, how engaged are you with other community leaders?
I'm very engaged with, well, I'm going to tell the truth.
Tell the
Tell the
truth.
truth.
I've been engaged with a lot of our community. We
Okay.
have wonderful community leaders out here. I love them, but we don't stick together.
So
We,
what?
What does that mean?
Yeah. What does that mean? We don't stick together because we have.
we don't support each other. I see a lot of us, we'll support this person, but we ain't going to come out and support this person.
Mm,
We don't got time for what they doing over here.
mm,
I'm going to tell you, like right now, we got a brother, Max May, that got a job corps
Mhm.
that's getting young men
Mhm.
mm,
to get building trades.
Mhm.
Why we all ain't behind?
Well, but people are behind Max. It's just not the people that should be behind him from the city. The the groups, the cliques
Mm,
are supporting him, but they're not working with him.
Yeah,
So they're supporting him by saying they are, but they're not. So
that's
we
what they
let
was to do to
so
me.
so we can might just so we have the people we have in the community like the Delia Sharp, the Tamika Ramsey, the Isha Banner. You know what I mean? We have help me out. I
Kano
named three.
Williams. There's a lot.
Yeah, Kano Williams,
Kano,
Kano Phillips. Who else?
Phillips. I'm sorry.
Who
I
else we
said
got?
his last name wrong. Those are like big names in our
Yeah.
community right now that I see always doing things.
But they do their separate things. You got some of them that partner with each other. Like I've seen Kano partner with, so I've seen him partnership with some people, right?
Mhm.
But I don't know what Kano's relationship is with Max. From afar, I thought they had a great
They
relationship,
do.
right?
Yeah, I'm
Some
not
of us,
sure.
some organizations, they do. Leaders do. I'm not saying all of us do.
hmm
I just don't see the support that we all should support each
But we
other.
just named four big people that has a crowd, has people that are behind them.
Mm,
Tamika Ramsey has her organization. She has a large following,
She
and
does.
not and not just in Michigan, but in the world. She's done a lot of stuff across the
Yeah.
world in different states, right?
Very powerful woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we got Delia that's also doing some great things with
Very
her Stump the
powerful
Box,
woman.
right?
Yes.
So how can we, how can we call on those people? Or how can we bring them together, maybe get them behind Max or just support each other? Because remember, it's community engagement.
Right.
What's your solution?
Well, as we started off the show, it's time for us to get out of our feelings. It's time for us to bridge the gap. And let's start supporting each other and loving on each other.
Mhm.
Because this is a critical time in our city. With the mayor election going on, this is critical. Because it's time to save.
Mhm.
We saw what would happen when the mayor get in there and don't really care about our city. We saw what happened
Because that happened last time.
with Tim Grimer.
Mm.
Deidre did a way better job than Tim. And I'm just going to tell the truth.
Mm.
Deidre would care about our city. When Deidre was in office, we had almost 1 year, 21 murders. I can say Deidre was about at 10 of them. We have not saw this mayor out here. This mayor have broke our city up. The way I feel. That's my personal feelings. He have gave us promises and promises, and they never fulfilled them.
Mm. Wow. So, and that's why me and Regina thought that it was very important to bring on the mayoral candidate so that the listeners can see and hear the hearts of the mayors
hmm
that may come into office. But again, like we said, it's one thing to say something, but it's another thing to actually do it.
Yeah.
So now, after you've seen all of that, you know, one of the things that I learned by just knowing you as a person, I watch your page. I see that a lot of times, if you want to know something, you can go to Universal Crime. But now because at one time you didn't have all the moderators that you have now. At one time, you could stuff was hitting it so quick, we could just get right on.
Yeah.
So, what changed the format? Like, why did you change the format?
I didn't want the negativity. I always wanted positivity.
Mm.
And my pastor's on there. My pastor's part of Pontiac Universe Crime.
And your
What's
I
your
never
pastor
want-
too?
pastor's name?
Pastor Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Turner?
So well.
Oh, so well.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
right.
360 Church.
Yes.
360 Church, yeah.
One,
Hey, shout out to Pastor Sowell.
yes, he's a wonderful man. Pontiac Universal Crime is still thriving because of that pastor.
Amen.
And what do you mean?
Because he blesses us all the time.
Okay.
He blesses us without no questions. He blesses us with his heart. He blesses us with prayer. He blesses us with counseling. He's not just a pastor. He is a counselor.
Mm.
He's my brother. I
Amen.
love my pastor.
Amen.
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 I love my pastor too.
Yeah.
But you,
And I got mad when they was talking about him, but I had to stay in my feelings.
Let that
But-
roll off. He was talking about my pastor.
But
every
he
day.
taught me something. He taught me something.
Mm-hmm.
He
People talk
taught
about my
me,
pastor every
yeah,
day. Don't worry about it.
yeah. He taught me
Don't worry
something
about
without
it.
even saying anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Because
did.
integrity. He
Yeah,
walked in integrity.
walked into it,
Yeah.
So
and he taught me to get out of my feelings
And
because,
that is the biggest thing, even like as we talking today,
yeah,
we need to get out of our feelings.
Because we're
And
all
we
in our
got to
feelings.
get out of our
yeah.
feelings and let's
I
do
was in my
what's
feelings
best.
for about a whole year.
A
Really?
whole year?
I'm gonna tell y'all. Do y'all remember when the young baby 4 over 7 passed away? That 7-year-old that got shot in the head.
Mm-mm.
Young
Mm-mm.
So
Miss Jackson daughter.
I do know her. I was, yeah.
When this happened?
It's been about a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
Yeah, I remember.
A lot of people don't know. I went into a depression.
Mm.
When that baby passed away, I lost my job. I went into a depression because that hurted me. The way our city did not want to come together. They came together, but certain things that was happening on the outside that shouldn't happen. We raised over $20,000-$30,000,
For the family.
and that was all done in Pontiac. Y'all can't tell me what Pontiac can't do.
Listen,
We
listen.
had dope men pulling up. We had men that impacted our city.
Mm.
But we should be able to come together and avoid that before tragedies like that happen in our city.
Wow.
But I want to go back to we talked about the engagement, trying to bring people together. I don't think you really answered the question on that.
Okay.
Can you help me out a little bit? Or did you answer and I missed it?
I
Or I went
answered
to
it,
sleep
but
for a minute.
let's go back to it. Let's go back
I'm
to it.
not saying because I didn't really get I thought an answer of
Yeah.
how we can,
Well,
bring them together because everybody has their own clique.
More small
And-
circles.
Or small. Okay, well, I'm
Mhm.
gonna say clique, but small circles. We can put it that way.
Silos.
Yeah.
we got to get out of that. We got to stop the small circles, my people. We got to stop that. And we want to see Pontiac thrive.
So who's gonna make that move? Who's gonna make that call? Who's gonna try to bring them? You know how you get everybody in the room and you have conversations?
Yeah.
Who's gonna actually start that to do that?
I have never been in this race or politic because I'm a nonprofit. I never got into it. If y'all notice, I will always not be involved with it.
Mhm.
But things changed once I saw what a mayor would do in office that we don't need it in there. So Kermit is going to bring us together. Kermit is going to bring us together with God, with love, and the dedication that he got for our city.
So the love, the dedication is gonna put Kermit in office.
It's going to take more than that
It is.
because, like I told him, we got work to do.
Mhm. It seems like he's not seems like, but he is willing to put in the work.
He didn't put in the
Yeah,
work.
no,
Yeah.
has and
Yeah.
will still because he
Yes.
has. Because I've watched him from our first interview that we had with him
Mhm.
to the last one we had, 160-degree turn. He
Nor,
walked different.
mhm,
He talked different.
yes.
It's like he's like polished. Not saying he wasn't polished before, but he's like polished.
He a
with it.
different
He-
Kermit.
Yeah,
He a different Kermit than you saw
yeah,
in that city council seat.
yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about from then. I didn't
Mhm.
follow back then,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about from the first interview we had with him to now.
Yeah.
It's like he just went a good. You know what I mean? It's like he grew. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? You campaign, you talk to people work with you. You know what I mean? And you
We
just
need a
grow.
mayor that's going to work with everybody.
Yeah.
We don't need a mayor that's going to come in here and mess our city up, put people in position that don't supposed to even be in that position.
Mhm.
I'm
Amen.
going to talk about it.
Mhm.
Amen.
Let's talk about we had the crime prevention team
Mhm.
that the mayor put together.
Mhm.
That was dismantled, though, wasn't it?
God dismantled it.
Mm.
It wasn't just dismantled. God dismantled because it wasn't put together right. And I'm not saying me or it should have been Delia. One of us or both of us. Because we out here boots on the ground. We the ones out here in these streets trying to fight this crime. I had to learn what Delia organization was about because I was mad at Delia a lot. And I love Delia because we so powerful together. That's why I was mad at her. Because we are so powerful together.
Well, I'm glad you was able to come together with that and recognize that it's better, two is better than one.
Yeah.
So that
Do
was
y'all
really
remember when we used to march back when we first started?
I do. I used to be a part of
Oh
those.
my Lord, that was powerful.
Yeah.
That was powerful. But now we got people coming to my march, going to the Leah march. No, we got to start coming together
I was just gonna say you guys got to do it together.
and think about this violence and think about what's going on with our city.
That's good.
So real quick, because we got to get out of here. We have another.
Can I say one more thing before we get
Yeah,
off?
I was gonna ask you
subject?
one more question, but go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I want to relate on that with Miss Delia. It wasn't that I was mad at her, what she was doing. I was mad our organizations wasn't so powerful, stayed together, because we was together at once. We didn't stay together. We let,
Well, maybe that's something that can happen again.
oh, it is going to happen again. That's why I went to her march.
Amen. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's my girl.
Amen.
That's my girl. She powerful. Miss Tamika Ramsey powerful. Nord powerful. Samino Scott is powerful. Kano is powerful.
So you need to just you have one of them since you're a nonprofit. Have one of them figure out, get your leader and have a person help them all get it together and y'all
Get
bring
in
the
one
city
space,
together
yeah.
and get in one space.
Yeah.
We all
You-
got to get
yeah,
in the same
because
space.
you can
and cut
honest-
out the ego.
I get it, but it seems like you're gonna have to be the one to do it, or you're gonna have to have somebody do it for you, and you supervise. But my last one question before you leave is on the video that we showed in the beginning. Well, I think before you came on, it was Dr. Mo, or was it
Pastor Mo.
Pastor Mo?
Yes.
And they have is it walking? Let me see. Walk a mile. Is it Walk a Mile Wednesday?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
Walk a mile with the chief.
Walk a mile with the chief. I thought it was Walk a Mile with a smile.
Walk a mile Wednesday with the chief.
Okay.
I think that's, if I'm quoting it right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Walk a Mile Wednesday
With
with the chief. Yeah.
of Detroit,
hmm
and that's every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday.
So would you like to see something like that in Pontiac to happen?
I would love to see it once a month. I'm just asking for once a month. And then we got what? 4 months in the summer,
Yeah.
5 months in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm just asking for 4 times.
So when you get that started, we want you to come back.
Yeah.
When you have your first one, or you start kicking it off, I want you to give contact one of us.
But we got to start off with our captain, our chief. We got to start off with Mr. Bouchard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
got
that's,
to,
Yeah.
I think that's easy to do though. If a letter can get to him or somebody
Yeah.
go over and just talk to him, because I think his desire is for crime to be cleaned up.
Mhm.
So all it takes is just
Facts.
go having conversations.
Facts.
That's good.
Yeah.
So for all you listeners, this is Raheem Harris. He is from Universal Crime, Pontiac Universal Crimes. You can find him on Facebook. And are you now currently accepting new members?
yes, we are
So-
rebuilding our team.
Mm-hmm.
We are rebuilding. And our focus because I had took 2 years off
Mm-hmm.
because I was tired of spending my own.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it, I didn't have my problems until money started getting involved.
Like many.
Mhm.
Like many. So now
I
you
wanted
back.
a piece of the pie.
So you back, everything is in order.
Yes,
So
and I want to focus on at-risk kids.
all right.
Okay.
That's going to be our focus with Pontiac Universal Crimes. When we started, we wanted to bring all our people together.
Right.
We wanted to put the guns down. We wanted them to put the guns down. We still want that.
So y'all heard it here first from Raheem Harris. So now the focus is going to be at risk kids. So if you all are interested in following Universal Crimes, please go to Facebook and type in Pontiac Universal Crime and join. Thank you so much, Mr. Harris, for coming in, and we
Thank
will
you.
be right back after this break.
Before we get off,
Yes.
anybody that's watching, we know you're new to watching because Raheem shared it to the Pontiac Universal Crimes page. Please follow us on Facebook, be in the driver's seat, and also go to our YouTube page and find us there. So, but
Yeah.
thank you.
We'll be
Thank you.
right back with Sierra Crudup. Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
Hey, Metro Detroit, it's me, Tune Up Man, along with Joe Longhammer and Regina, the queen of car loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford.
If I'm looking for a new car and I have $500, Regina, what can you do for me?
I'll take your $500 and turn it into $1,000.
But there's a catch, right?
That's right. I can only handle 25 of these deals each month.
Hurry before those 25 deals are gone.
Call or text 248-266-9875. I'll get you approved.
Hey, Metro Detroit.
Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com. And we are back with Sierra Crudup, the CEO and owner of Delicious Sweets and Craven Cookies, and now owner of Saginaw Small Scoops. Good morning, Sierra.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Happy
Happy
Saturday. Where's my
Saturday.
ice cream for lactose tolerant people?
I'm still waiting on you to come up here. We got it.
As soon as your mom bring me.
Listen, you the one got the vet. We can be there in 2.2
Are you
seconds
getting, are
in the
you
vet.
getting in?
Girl, like if I get in, I can't get out. So listen, so I'm so excited to have you on today, Sierra. So today is the day that we're rolling out something new. So for all of you listeners that are on, Sierra, give the announcement of what we are rolling out for the next thing with you.
So the next thing is we are franchising Craven Cookies.
Woo, 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 woo.
So I'm really excited about franchising Craven Cookies. I know I used to want to franchise Delicious Sweets, but when I created Craven Cookies, I realized it was a really easy business for someone else to grab a hold to as
Mhm.
long as they follow the model.
So let's kind of talk about what that will look like for a person who's interested in franchising.
So a person who's interested in franchising a Craven Cookies, there is a financial commitment, but when you franchise a Craven Cookies, you get me and my team walking side by side with you. So you will run the Craven Cookies just as we do at our location. We teach you the ins and outs. We provide the resources and tools you need, and you pay the financial investment, join the team, and then we kind of go from there.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's like Burger King or McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Franchise
Yeah,
owners, right?
absolutely.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
just trying to put it in my head.
yes.
So if you're looking to you want to grow a business, you want to be your own, you can have a franchise opportunity.
hmm
When you think about French fries at McDonald's, think about Craven Cookies.
What's
and
with
get
this
you
voice?
I don't know. I just started thinking about cookies.
So
I went into that little sexy like
Lord,
eating voice,
I'm
like
like, what is happening
what is
here?
happening here? I was
Like,
thinking
are
about
you
cookies.
craving a cookie?
Yes, I
Like,
was thinking about
okay.
cookies. I was. I was thinking about cookies and my boyfriend. You know how you get your favorite food?
Mm.
And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about cookies. Okay, I'm sorry.
So,
Having a moment.
Sierra, what is the ideal franchisee profile? What would that look like for those who are listening and they say, hey, I got a couple dollars and I got a space? What is the ideal franchise profile?
Um, this person would definitely have to have some time on their hands, and be able to facilitate a cookie shop being open 7 days a week or at minimum 6 days a week. This person would have to be, of course, teachable and have some experience in management, or be able to hire someone who could do that part for them. This is, I definitely wouldn't sugarcoat this. It's not easy owning your own business, but the motto is laid out for you. So as long as you can commit to it, and you have the financial backing, then it would be definitely a good fit, because I've already created the motto and it works.
Yeah.
And this business could literally work anywhere as long as you have the basic necessities.
So for is it so if someone had the financial backing, is it would you say no to anybody or would you say yes to everybody? Because
Um,
sometimes just because you have the money
yeah.
doesn't mean you the right fit.
Yes. That's a good question, actually. I'm in the process of creating the forms for the inquiries, and we will not say yes to everybody. We definitely will be looking at people's profiles and backgrounds and seeing where they currently are, what they do, and seeing if their goals align with our goals. And then that will determine if we will accept them into the franchisee program.
Yeah. So when you think about franchising, most people they talk. Okay, so there's an upfront cost, but what does the growth and future vision of a Craven Cookies look like?
So, I guess from my standpoint, I would like to have multiple franchises. Allow people the opportunity to own their own business and have those franchises all across the United States. But for the individual, it's a great growth opportunity to increase, bring in an extra 15 to 30 to $40,000 a month. So it's a win-win on both sides, increasing the Craven Cookies brand, but also allowing that extra income for someone who wants to own their own business but doesn't want to do all the background work.
Okay. So, wow. What does that look like? So, how does that look like for you as the CEO of Delicious Sweets and then Craven Cookies, and now being a part owner of Second Off Small Scoops? What does that look like for you for people who would desire to have it in different states?
So for me, we would travel to the location. Of course, before we signed any documents, we would have to go over the location, where the business is placed at, if it would be profitable in that area, if there's a demand for it, if there is other competitors in the area. We would have to scope out the area before we would even agree to have a Craven Cookies. But absolutely, we will have them out of state, for those who are interested. And then we come to your city, we set it up, we make sure you have everything you need. And then there's still ongoing support after the first initial month of being open.
Mm.
So when you created this model, you're putting everything together, but so basically someone needs to come in with their own vision, right? Because sometimes when people start a business or they start a franchise, they're not really sure of their vision. Because I know your vision, because I did my little homework because your grandmother had a little bit of help with you starting the cookie franchise or with the cookies. I saw your grandmother's name when I was reading your on your website. I went to two different questions because that's what PT does. But so answer the first question. Was it an answer? Was it a comment?
I don't know.
Oh, you are really
So, did,
wrong.
did your grandmother have anything to do with Craven Cookies?
No, that wasn't my question.
What was it?
That was.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. You just said that wasn't your question.
Yeah, it
So,
was. It was a joke.
Oh,
oh, okay. My grandmother didn't have anything to do with Craven Cookies. Craven Cookies kind of came about because I was renting a location and I had to get out of that location. And we used to do all of our baking there. So I had to move all of my ovens and then I moved them to an open space inside of the SVRC marketplace. And then I didn't know what I was going to do with the empty space. I had an oven there, it was available all day long, and an empty space. And then I thought, who wouldn't love fresh baked cookies all day long? So the idea is you can walk up and place an order for fresh baked cookies and you can walk out with them warm to take them home. Or you can grab a stack, grab and goes, if you don't have time to wait for them to come fresh out the oven. Or you can mix and match and pick and choose. In March we moved to a new location and I updated the business model, and now you don't have to pick just one flavor for your half dozen or your dozen. You can pick and choose how many you want, how many flavors, whatever you're in the mood for. So Craven Cookies has definitely evolved, and we've added coffee, and we're excited to keep growing.
So I'm going back to your website here, and I got to correct myself. It says our signature recipe were inspired by Sierra's grandmother. It says Linda K. Burrow. Is that how do you say
K.
it?
Burrow,
Burrow.
Linda K. Burrow. That
Lin-
was my mother.
Okay, for real?
Yeah,
Seriously?
it was inspired by her.
Okay, okay. So I had to correct myself, but it says it was inspired by her.
Cakes.
Yeah.
My mother's nickname was Cakey.
Oh,
So you see cake shakes, you see Craven Cookie, you see a lot of things with her initials in it.
Yeah, it's definitely the cake shakes. Because and with the Craven cookies too, our recipes and things are one of a kind. My grandmother was truly someone who was one of a kind. She
Definitely.
would be sweet and she would be on your team, but if you made her mad, she'd hang up that phone right in your face. So when I was creating those cake shakes, I wanted something that was sweet and one of a kind and something that I can give tribute to her. So that's why I came up with the name of cake shakes.
Yeah,
love it,
one of a
love it.
kind. So, Sierra, I know you kind of talked about the initial investment, but what are some of the financial considerations that people have to have in their mindset when considering if they want to franchise?
That's a really good question. So, we are actually, I'm going to make this announcement. We are looking for someone in the state of Michigan to do our first franchise location. So, it'll be like a beta, a test
Hmm.
before we travel outside of Michigan. And we do have a special rate for that person who is interested. So there is an initial investment of $30,000 for Craven Cookies, and that includes the model, everything you need to get started, and all of the step by step. You get us as a team, all of that. And then there is also another investment for the equipment and the things that you need for your location. So you can expect to open this business with $50,000 to $60,000 and be ready to rock and roll.
Yes. And so you guys, you hear that. That's such a low investment, but this is for the beta. So if you are in Michigan and you're looking to want to franchise and you have some available dollars, this is a great investment for you. Sierra, I do have a question though. So what if the first person who responds is not in Michigan? Is this deal or is this package available for any persons right now?
Yeah, the package is available for any persons right now. Someone in Michigan, it would be better for their benefit because I'm right here in Michigan, but
Mhm.
we will be able to travel to wherever they are as long as they understand that we're a state or two away or wherever we are and we have to travel there. So if you're in Michigan, we could probably get to you very fast, but if you are not in Michigan, we have to travel there. So as long as the person is okay with that commitment, then absolutely.
Mhm. I have one last question, and my question is for the franchisee person who may be interested. How would they get all of the products? So the cookies. So this person wouldn't necessarily have to make any dough. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So, just like McDonald's and Burger King, you
Mhm.
order from a corporate website. So, the
Mm.
same thing with Craven Cookies. You would place your orders. We would make sure you get your product. We ship it. We can overnight it. Everything will come to you all ready to go. So, you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, we made the cookie dough wrong, or I
Mm.
can't find anyone to do this.
Mhm.
All of that is prepared at the Craven Cookies warehouse for you. You just place your orders, we get it delivered to you, and then you bake them.
Yeah. All right. So
Mm,
that's
love it.
amazing. So
Yeah.
Sierra, tell the viewers and the listeners how can they get in contact with you if they're interested in getting some Craven cookies, if they're interested in getting delicious sweets, or coming to the ice cream shop, or even being a franchisee. How can they contact you?
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Delicious Sweets Bake Shop. Craven Cookies has a website. It's cravencookies.com. And then Small Town Scoops is on Facebook. That information for the franchisee inquiry form will be going on an ad really soon, and you'll be able to find that on all of my social platforms.
Repeat your info again, how someone would get in contact with you again.
Delicious Sweets Bake Shop on Facebook and Instagram, cravencookies.com. And then if you're interested in Small Town Scoops, we are on Facebook at Small Town Scoops.
So congratulations on the opening of the ice cream. I want to call it ice cream parlor. They called that well, they
Back in
called
the
it back
day,
in
it
the
was
day.
a
Yeah.
holler.
Ice cream parlor because I've been watching the pictures, I've been watching the videos, and Techno is really showing out for you. So congratulations.
Yeah, Cake My Day is showed out.
Yeah,
Cake My Day.
Yes.
And also,
yeah.
you can find delicious sweets at the, aren't you guys at the African Affair or something this weekend?
Yep, we're at the African Cultural Festival this weekend. We were there yesterday. We're there today and tomorrow from 11 to 8. So you can find your sweet potato pies, Craven cookies, and signature pound cakes, caramel cakes out there at the festival. If you're looking for something to do, come to Saginaw. It's a great family fun event. There's things going on all day long.
All right. Well,
All right.
I hope you have a happy Saturday. Thank you for
Happy
joining us, and we'll see
Saturday.
you next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That
So,
was good.
so we're gonna get into our current events
Yeah.
here. We got that coming up. We had a great show.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
good. We were able to tap into some good things. Okay, so tonight, let's see, R&B night. So this is free entry. This is every Friday night. So next Friday you can plan to be there. The doors open at 8:30 p.m. There's dancing, there's music. That's at Sunset Island. Again, that's free entry. And you can also go to sunsetisland.com to find out more information. It is located at 7 North Saginaw Street, Suite 2B, and that's right here in the city of Pontiac, 48342. And you can also call at 248-260-7012. Again, this happens every Friday night, and the doors open at 8:30 p.m.
We have Unity Youth Bowling Club, Mayflower Lanes, 26600 Plymouth Road, Redford, Michigan, 48239. It is having bowlers can sign up at any time during the season. Friday is Youth Weekly Program, 4:30 p.m. Beginning Friday, September 12th. I guess it's three game programs, $10 per week. Friday Bumper Weekly Program, 4:30. Well, same thing. Saturday Youth Bi-Weekly Program. I guess the great thing I like about this is it's geared toward to youth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very important that you bring them together. But registration fee is $20. You can't bowl, we'll teach you. I love that. So
Yeah.
at the bottom, they're giving top 5 reasons to join Unity Youth Bowling Group is coaching for all skill levels. All coaches are certified through a background screen. I love that. Monthly awards, encouragement. That is wonderful. Self esteem builder. Number 3, special events and discounts. And then Unity Youth Bowling, get a shirt. Wow. And every child bowls. Remember, if you can't bowl, they will teach you. You can contact Jonathan Parker, the director, at 313-444-9838. Again, the number is 313-444-9838.
And New Life Prophetic Center, August, every Sunday, evangelism experience. This is a community outreach Join us for an uplifting time of worship, inspiration, and community connection. Bring your family, friend, and neighbors. It's live worship music, gospel, preaching, fellowship. And this is located at 588 Auburn Road in Pontiac, Michigan. Again, this is the evangelism experience, and it's every Sunday in August. And this is from New Life Prophetic Center.
August 12th, which is Tuesday, back to school rally from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We call it a block party, free food, hot dogs, chips. All students in Pontiac schools, special education classes, welcome, food, fun, community resource, backpacks, and more. It's a community resource fair. DJ is QTMC. And then we have sponsors at the bottom. So let me just say this, Joe Longhammer is a sponsor, but yeah, but we just don't have our logo on there. And I had to put that out. We are one of the sponsors that actually helped put this on.
Okay, preschool enrollment. This is the school district. I'm assuming this says the school district of Pontiac across the top. This is a new location. It's Peace Academy, has exciting news for the 2025-26 school year. They have a new location. It's being moved to WHRC, which is at 60 Parkhurst Street in Pontiac. This is Monday through Friday is the new schedule. You can sign up today. They have available space. They're offering a lot of things, so you can contact them at 248-451-7770 for more information, or you can go to Peace Academy. Or you can visit them online at www.https://peace.pontiacschools.org. Again, Peace Academy is being moved to WHRC.
All right, Saturday, August 23rd from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. We have Project Noah, Stroller Resource Roll in Job Fair at Chandler Park, 12801 Chandler Park Drive, Detroit, Michigan. Win a car. Ooh, I'm excited about that. Special guest is, help me out, who is that?
Camille Hassan and Micah Bivens.
And Hot 107.5. Who is that name at the
Aikisha
bottom?
Parker.
Okay.
Aikisha Barker.
Yeah. So must register and your young mom. What's that say? Most registration when you're a young mom with a child.
Okay, so you must register and be a young mom with a child 0 to 3 years old.
Thank you. I got my glasses.
And
on.
you see the sponsors down at the bottom. Again, this is being given by Redeem Detroit, and this is called the Project Noah. All right, that was good. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please go back and listen, YouTube or on Facebook and or Spotify.
All right. Have a good week.